Today we're learning Flexbox with 5 friends instead of the usual boring boxes. Right now they're just standing next to each other with some basic HTML and CSS. But Flexbox is about to organize the whole group. The moment we add display flex, this container becomes a flex container and all the friends become flex items. Flexbox immediately places them into a flex row. By default, Flexbox uses a horizontal row direction, so the main axis becomes horizontal. With Justify Content Center, the entire group moves to the middle horizontally like they're posing for a group photo. That means Justify Content controls horizontal movement. With Justify Content Flex End, everybody shifts horizontally to the right side together, with space between. The first friend sticks to the far left, the last friend goes to the far right, and all the remaining friends spread out in between with equal gaps only between each person. Notice there's no extra space at the edges of the row. With space around, every friend gets personal space on both their left and right side. That means even the friends at the edges get some margin from the container walls, although the gaps between friends look slightly larger because the spaces combine together. And finally, space evenly treats everyone completely equally. The spacing between every friend and even the spacing from the edges becomes perfectly identical, making the whole row look the most balanced and symmetrical. Next comes Align Items, which controls how the friends are positioned on the vertical direction, also called the cross axis in Flexbox. With Align Items, Center, all the friends move to the vertical middle of the container, so no matter how tall the container is, everyone stays perfectly centered from top to bottom. With Align Items, Flex Start, the entire group shifts upward and lines up against the top edge of the container. And with Align Items, Flex End, all the friends move downward together and settle along the bottom edge. Let's go back to our default state. Right now, all the friends are sticking together. Instead of adding margin manually to every single friend, Flexbox gives us gap. With gap, we simply add spacing between every friend with one clean property. Now currently, Flexbox is arranging everything in a row because row is the default direction. With Flex Direction column, the main axis changes from horizontal to vertical. So the friends stop standing side by side and form a vertical lineup instead. And with Column Reverse, the vertical lineup flips upside down from bottom to top. Similarly, by default, friends are organized like this. With Row Reverse, the friends stay in a row, but their visual order flips horizontally. Coming to the next topic. Now let's increase the width of each friend. Object Position controls which part of the image stays visible when the image gets cropped on increasing the width. At some point, there won't be enough room to fit everyone in one row. Normally, Flexbox tries to shrink the items to make them fit, but eventually the container can still overflow. But with Flex Wrap, the friends move on to the next line whenever there isn't enough room instead of getting squeezed. With Wrap Reverse, the wrapped rows appear upward, which feels slightly weird but still works perfectly. Now let's come back to the normal row layout again. Auto margins inside Flexbox are very powerful because they absorb all the remaining free space inside the container. When we use Margin Right Auto on Friend 1, the margin keeps expanding and takes all the empty space on the right side. That pushes the remaining friends far away. When we use Margin Left Auto on Friend 4, the left margin absorbs all the free space before it. So the last group gets pushed all the way to the far end, and we naturally get two separate sections. And when both Margin Left Auto and Margin Right Auto are used together on Friend 3, the free space gets divided equally on both sides. That's why Friend 3 stays perfectly centered automatically. When both Justify Content Center and Align Item Center are used together, the entire layout becomes perfectly centered both horizontally and vertically. Once again, let's go back to the normal row direction for our next section. Using order, friend 5 changes its visual position and jumps to the beginning without changing the HTML at all. Now, multiple friends change their visual order, and the lineup starts looking completely rearranged, even though the HTML remains exactly the same. Now, let's talk about sizing behavior inside Flexbox. With FlexGrow, all the friends expand equally and share the available space fairly. In this case, friend 3 grows more than everyone else because it has a larger grow value. If we increase the width of all friends, the space gets tighter, all the friends start shrinking to fit inside the container. But friend 3 has flex shrink set to 0. So everyone else compromises while friend 3 refuses to shrink at all. With flex basis, every friend starts with a defined base size before Flexbox begins calculating grow and shrink behavior. And this shorthand combines grow, shrink, and basis together into one compact flex rule. Finally, align self allows one individual flex item to ignore the group alignment completely. So while everybody else follows the container rules, friend 3 decides to position itself differently on its own, and that's basically Flexbox. Once you understand that Flexbox is mostly about controlling direction, spacing, alignment, and available space, everything starts making much more sense visually. And the best way to learn it is by moving things around and seeing what each property actually does.